I want some motherfucking chocolate milk.
What's up, Clash Bros? It's Marcus or Epic Life Gaming. Thank you guys for coming back for another video. Today, I'm going to do another Clash Royale video showing you guys my new deck that I have built, and it has pushed me up to over 2,000 trophies. Now, that's not very good in some people's opinion, but for having low-level cards like myself, I don't think it's half bad. Let's go ahead and check out some of my stats. I was just at my highest trophies I have ever been using this deck. Now this deck I'm calling the double giant deck because you got your one giant right there and then the second giant with the giant skeleton. I also have the barbarians, the witches, the minion horde, arrows, bomber tower, and the hog rider. And this deck is a 4.8 elixir deck. Super expensive, but if you play it right, you can punish some people, and it's even good with a 3 crown. Let's show this attack right now. So this first attack, we're going against C.E. Chu. Now how this deck needs to be played is very slowly. You always want to be able to react to what the other player is playing, as well as starting your attack very slowly and getting everything going. Everything needs to be played very slowly, but because of the high elixir, you can't play this deck fast. But because of your cards that you have, you can almost counter any card that your opponent's going to throw at you. So as you can see, we're going to be able to take this giant with him only taking a couple of hits off our bomber tower, and we already stopped him with that giant attack. Now he has full elixir and we're at 6. As you can see, he has a hog rider coming down, and we have the minion horde to counter that. So we're going to go ahead, throw that down. He's going to throw down his arrows, but that won't worry too bad because we're going to be able to take that hog rider out before it even gets a hit on one of our crown towers. And we maybe threw down that hog rider a little prematurely, but that's all right. We want to get a couple hits on his tower, let him know that we mean business. So, as you can see, we have about the same amount of elixir. We actually might have a little bit of edge on him. And once we get to about max, I drop my giant in the far back, so I can let my elixir build up as my giant moves to the bridge. Then that way I can push with another card and use 2 cards while having more than enough cards to lay down for the other counter side. So because any one of those 5 cards, well 5 cards, one of those 3 cards can counter that giant. So we let everything play out. We have that giant coming over to our bomber, and then we got to counter these guys over here on the left hand side. So I drop down my giant skeleton, takes out everything over there. We got our barbarians that smacks him and smacks the giant before he even touches our crown tower again. He has yet to even touch our crown tower. Now he is actually dropping another giant right there. He has a big bomb that he just threw down over there. And we are getting some more hits over on that crown tower on the right hand side. Now we're in double elixir time. I didn't really know what to drop right here, so I dropped my witch. Now right here we're kind of in a conundrum. I really don't know what to drop. So I go ahead and drop my barbarians right in front of that tower, and he's going to get a couple hits with that barbarian, but not too many. We have more than that on his right crown tower, so I'm going to drop that left hand side. That left lane was more than enough to take on its own, so I dropped the hog right on the right lane to take down that crown tower even more. Great start to this strategy. And once again, we're going to drop down the bomber, or the giant bomb, and look at this, drop down the bomber tower over there. That's going to take down the giant as much as it possibly can. So we're going to let that play out right there. Those hog riders over there are going to get chased by my barbarians. Now he kind of got me right there. That was a good attack on his side, but he left his right crown tower open for me to try and take out. I drop down the arrows, get a couple more hits on that. Oh, I didn't even get a single hit on that. That's not good. But right here is where we really come in clutch. We let everything come in over to us. I drop down the bomber tower again, and look at that, giant skeleton made it all the way over to the left crown tower. We're going to drop down our barbarians. We're doing a great job. This guy's going to put himself out with only 7 seconds left by shooting down the giant skeleton, which will blow up in his face. So he basically had to destroy himself. That was a great attack. Now I'm going to show you guys a 3 crown tower destroy on a level 8 guy. So this attack strategy, this deck is really good. Not only can you get the 1 or the 2 crown tower, you can also get the 3 crown tower victory if you need to. Once again, everything is super expensive. Everything's around 5 elixir in this deck, so you have to drop things very slowly. I'm gonna let everything build up, and I'm actually gonna probably drop a bomber tower on this one. I kind of forget. Nope. I'm actually gonna attack with the witch and let them go after that Tesla tower, which the Tesla tower is going down right there. So I actually have a 2 elixir lead right now, which we're probably going to drop down either the giant or the bomber tower because I need a defense laid up right there. I did drop the bomber tower. Now I'm going to wait, even though I have more than enough elixir to drop, I'm going to wait till I have 10 elixir so that way I can drop down the giant and still have enough for a counter if I need to. So right here, look at that, counter up, boom. I was able to drop 2 cards right there. Now if he was able to drop something else, I'd have been a little bit in trouble. But most people don't think about that. Most people want to get themselves situated again. So normally I don't have to deal with that. Now this bomber tower will be able to take out these barbarians, no problem. So all I have to do is just sit here and watch, and we should have the job taken care of. And he gets 1 hit on our bomber tower, and I don't have to worry about that 1 barbarian. So I do not want to overreact and drop something down when I don't need to. Saving your elixir on this attack strategy is very important. Now I need to react right here. I don't really know what to drop. So I go ahead and I drop my witch so I can go ahead and drop down my bomber tower. My giant skeleton got over there to the left crown tower because he pushed so hard on my right crown tower. So I should grab more than he's able to grab right there. Look at that. Boom. Down it goes. Now we have his crown tower down. Now we're going for the 3 crown tower push. But I still have to be wary of what he got. So I go ahead and actually drop down my minion horde, risking that he had his arrows right there. And he actually missed 2 of my minions with that. Right there, he drops down his Hog Rider. I drop down with a counter. He drops down with a bomb fireball. But he's still not worrying about my giant over there hitting his crown tower. And now I have my giant skeleton coming up over there. He drops down a Tesla. I have no idea what he's trying to do. And he already knows. GG, good game. Because as soon as he takes down my giant skeleton, I take him down. Once again, he put himself out of his own misery. And we were able to pretty much 3-star that guy, no problem. Now, I may be overhyping this deck, and this deck may not work in all arenas, but for right now, this is the best deck that I can use. Now, I hope I do good in this live attack going against Mighty Max and Kiwi Royale. We're going to go ahead, drop down my minions, take down his Hog Riders. So we're actually not going to be able to go for the skunk because he already got my crown towers down a little bit. There we go. We got him down though. We didn't get any shots off, but we have to play this slow. We have to anticipate his counterattack. We do know, though, we have to note that he does have the mirror card. I'm actually going to drag that out there because sometimes if I tap, I accidentally put that bomber tower in the wrong area. Should be able to take out both of those right there. Awesome. So we're actually going to go after the right crown tower to take that out because that one's damaged. Plus, he has his minion horde right there. Let's go ahead, slow this attack, take our time, not worry about it, except in this situation. This is why we have to save our elixir, is for situations like that. We actually keep our bomber tower alive up until he just did that. Let's go ahead and drop that down right there and see how well we can do. I'm going to drop this down like that to get rid of all these guys. Boom. I don't know what he's trying to do. That was a waste of a mirror card in my opinion. But we are going to run into a little bit of trouble right here. Let's go ahead and do this. Should be able to get a lot of these guys down. Shouldn't have to worry too much. Come on. Take them all down. Nice. All right. Not bad. All right, but he does have his crown tower. 100 more shots off of it than I have his. So we have to be ready for that Hog Rider. You know he's about to place it down. I don't know if he's gone through the cycle yet of all of his cards to get back to that mirror, because I know he's going to want to place down that double Hog Rider again. You can already tell that that's a forte of his. He loves pulling that card out. You can already tell. It ain't no shame in his game, so we got to be ready for it. He's gonna, oh, ouch. He actually did a great job on that one. Let's go ahead, drop that down. And we're gonna drop down the arrow card right there. And then we're gonna drop down the bomber tower right there. That way we can get those barbarians down. All right, there we go. There's his Hog Rider. And he's gonna use his mirror card. Oh no, he did. Is he gonna use his mirror card? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and drop down that right there. And let's go ahead and drop down my barbarian, or my Hog Rider. Come on, get over there, Hog Rider. Get over there. Do some damage. Get rid of him. There we go. Not bad. All right, I don't know where to go really right now. I got to worry about this bomber tower. Shouldn't cause too many issues, but we still got to worry about it. We're just going to go ahead and lay down another bomber tower right there to defend. Pretty much, nobody's going to win on this attack. It's pretty much going to be a stalemate unless my giant skeleton can get there. I'm going to go ahead and lay down the arrows right there, so that way I can get him up over there. Nope, he ain't going to be able to do it. Let's go ahead and just drop this down. It's pretty much going to be a defense. You know, there's no real way of winning this. But that's the good thing about this. This card is very defensive as well as offensive. You can get a really good attack going, as you guys can probably already see. No way, GG, good game. There it is, you guys. But this deck is really good. I really like this deck, and maybe you guys can find some use out of it. Maybe if you guys don't have a couple of these cards, you can swap them out with a few different cards and see if maybe you swap some cards out and see if something else works better for you. But I wanted to show you guys this because it has actually pushed me to the highest trophy count that I've been to. So I thought I'd show you guys that and share it with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If you are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys have a great day. And don't forget, my Clash Bros, to stay beautiful.
Make it drop, honey.